Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Mr. Bo, and last night Battlefield 4's first 17-minute gameplay trailer got released. You should be seeing that in the background now, along with a 60-second TV spot which sort of just ties all that 17 minutes into 1 minute with Rihanna singing over the top of it. So I'm going to talk about what we see in the trailer, compare it to Battlefield 3, and give you some official information that they have come out and said about the game, both campaign and a tiny bit of multiplayer. So let's get straight into this and talk you through the things that they said. So let's get straight into it and talk a bit about the campaign first. So the first thing they talk about the campaign is it's going to have huge environments, it's going to have a variety of vehicles, and it's going to have you're going to have the ability to direct squads. So there's a quick quote from DICE, and this is what they say. They say, "Players will learn how to work together in both campaign and multiplayer, issuing squad orders and comparing achievements in both experiences. Adventure and competition will unfold through the series of beautifully crafted locations constructed with some of the best art and sound in the modern shooters. All of this is only possible with Frostbite 3, a new standard of interactive entertainment in 2013. So this is using their brand new engine. Battlefield 3 did use Frostbite 3. Most of their new games coming out from EA are being brought on Frostbite 2. So I mean, this is a DICE own created engine, so they know how to use it the best, and it's gonna look, better than anything. So as it said there, players will be able to engage in competition through the campaign. So what they're doing now is they're adding tracking progress to the campaign with like score, I'm guessing times of completing missions and achievements. So you're going to be able to see everyone on your friends list, see how quickly and how many points and stuff they've done it, and try and beat them. That's a nice thing they're adding in there. I think they had that in sort of the co-op in Battlefield 3. I didn't really play the campaign much in Battlefield 3. I didn't think it really worked with the game, but this campaign, just on that 17-minute trailer, looks already a ton loads better than the Battlefield 3 campaign. I like the aspect of squads. I like Battlefield Bad Company 2's campaign with the squad sort of gameplay there. I didn't really like Battlefield 3 where you're sort of the lone man. So yeah, they're kind of going back to that Bad Company 2 feel with the squads, and I think that's the right direction for this game. Hopefully if this campaign is better, the whole game will be better, because that's what let Battlefield 3 down for me. In terms of the multiplayer, they have said that, well, they haven't said anything really much about the multiplayer, but we have a few sort of rumours. The first sort of rumour is 64 players on the console. I doubt that will happen on current gen consoles, but possibly on next gen, though they haven't actually said anything about next gen consoles. They've confirmed it's going to be out on the PC, Xbox 360 and the PS3. 128 players on the PC, which is possible, so you'll probably see that on the PC. In one interview that I've read though, they talk about the future and how they don't want to jump on to new gen consoles quite yet. Whether this means that it's going to be on next gen, or whether this means that it's going to be an exclusive to a console. Perhaps we'll only see it on maybe the next Xbox. That's why they haven't said anything about the PS4. But that's just me guessing. They have presumably said, I'm reading here that they have said it's on the PS4. In an interview that I read, they hadn't said they confirmed it for any next gen consoles, so I'm not sure about that. From what I've read, they haven't said anything about next gen. Another multiplayer feature is dynamic weather changes through the multiplayer maps. So that means you'll have the map starting nice and sunny, and as you play through it, it might cloud over and start raining on the screen. They've also rumoured to be, not anything, this is not confirmed, but they've rumoured to have day and night cycles. So whether that means the map's going to change as you play it, or you can play a map at night, play a map at day, and maybe at dusk. I doubt any match is going to be long enough for it to go from day to night, unless it's sort of just at that certain time where it's gonna flick through, and players will learn also how to work together in campaign and multiplayer. So it's enhanced. They're talking about the squad gameplay here, as they've said in the campaign. I'm guessing it's sort of the squad Battlefield signature thing is back, where you have the different classes. One thing again I didn't like from Battlefield 3, which I hope they sort of switch back from the to Bad Company 2, was the use of the assault class had the medic kits and things like that. Now I love being a medic, but I didn't feel like the support class, I'm going to think it was called, with the LMGs, I didn't think that class was needed. I mean, some people played at that and it gave ammo and stuff like that, but I felt like I didn't need to play as that because I had the medic and I had the assault rifles. That's all I needed, so I usually played as assault. Anything else from this? They have said that the pre-order bonuses are the premium expansion, so they haven't given any details on what that is yet. I'm guessing it's kind of like Back to Kirkland from Battlefield 3, maybe the first DLC and a few weapons and things like that. If you pre-order for PC on Origin, you will get additional bonuses. They have not said what they are, and you'll also get an invite to the beta, which should be coming out in fall, along with the game's release at fall as well, from the leaked sort of promotional picture, which I'm sure will be on screen soon. But apart from that, that's all they sort of confirmed and rumoured to be in the game. My thoughts on this, it looks great. One or two things which I suppose are not great for me anyway, is that you notice when he goes to stab the enemy, which I'm not sure if it's been on the gameplay yet, it's in the video, but you can definitely go check out the trailer. I'll put a link to it in the description. When he goes to knife someone, you can see that's clearly the same skin from the Russian multiplayer characters. Possibly a bit lazy. Guns look a bit samey as well. I do like when he's firing out of a window, he's using the ACOG, and then he sort of slightly turns his gun to the right, and he has sort of an iron sight attached to the side. I like that. And the shotgun has a grip on it, so I think we're going to get more customization of attachments for weapons. I hope they add more customization to your multiplayer character, because I know there's a few different skins and stuff in Battlefield 3, and I'm not sure, was there any weapon skins? I can't actually remember if there are any weapon skins. Don't think there were, I don't think there were, so that'd be something to add to this game. Also, one more thing that I want to add to this is with the DLC. Now, they've just released the I forgot what it was, end game for Battlefield 3. That looks great. I've not bought a single DLC for Battlefield 3 except for the free one that I got, Back to Kirkland, with the limited edition. And the reason why I didn't buy it is because they waited way too long to release the DLC. So they released the first DLC within about a month or two, which I'm fine with that. Then they waited about 4 or 5, I think maybe even 6 months to release the next DLC. That was way too long. I lost interest. More games had come out. I'd switched over. If it had come out maybe 2 or 3 months after, then yeah, I'd maybe have bought it, but I didn't feel the need to. Also, with the premium that they released it after the first DLC had come out, and I'm not going to buy it. Why would I waste an extra money on a premium when I've already bought one of the DLCs? So if they do bring a premium service like a season pass, then bring it out right at the beginning of the game. I'm sure with the Battlefield 3 premium or whatever, if you still have that, I'm sure you can upgrade that to last you another year or something like that. But apart from that, this game looks superb. I'm guessing that was PC footage that they showed in the trailer, obviously. I hope this comes to both next-gen consoles, because I'll definitely get it on next-gen instead of current-gen, along with a lot of the new games that are coming out. So yeah, that wraps it up that wraps it up. Not much else to say about this. Definitely go check out the trailers below. I'll link to the 17 minutes gameplay trailer and the 60-second TV spot. and there were some sort of teasers back in the reveal for this. One thing before I go, just quickly forgetting, is some of the quick shots we see at the end, and one shot we see is the guy swimming. Don't think there was any swimming in Battlefield 3 in the campaign. And we also see a guy on a boat going over a huge wave, and then you see an aircraft carrier, and I think they are trying to get as much as they can in sort of sea warfare. So possibly we're going to see like swimming underwater in multiplayer, hopefully. Possibly have like those little jet things that can go underwater. That'd be pretty fun to drive underneath. I can't wait to see what they do with the sort of the airplay and the vehicles in the multiplayer. That's the main thing that stands Battlefield out for me, is the huge epic battles with the vehicles and the constant like explosions everywhere. It's sort of like a Michael Bay movie in a better way than, say, Call of Duty, because that's all scripted, whereas Battlefield 3 has the sort of the open world sandbox where you can blow up buildings, crumble walls, shoot through walls. I love that whole aspect of this game, and that's what really got me into Battlefield. So yeah, again, I think I've said this already, that wraps it up. Please leave your thoughts below. Tell me what you think of Battlefield 4. Do you think it's too early? Do you think it's sort of not much difference from Battlefield 3? Are you going to get it on next gen? Are you going to get it on current? What do you think of the dynamic weather changes and all the vehicles? Tell me what you think below. Feel free to give this video a like for giving you all this information. Perhaps you've already heard all this information, but I try to get it out as quickly as possible. And finally, if you're brand new and you've never seen my channel before, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I will be sure to bring out more Battlefield 4 news when it comes out. I'm sure there'll be loads at E3. I'm sure we'll get more gameplay, hopefully some multiplayer, fingers crossed. I'll also be covering lots of other games. You can go check out my channel to see what other kind of games I'm covering. A lot more will be coming in the future, because we're going to be getting a lot more games coming out, and I'll be sure to cover most of them on the next gen, hopefully. But apart from that, again, that's it. See ya. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Bye.